There are wrestlers you remember, and then there are wrestlers you never forget. Chris Campbell is one of those men. Check out this video about his legacy. I'm proud to call Chris Campbell my teammate, and even prouder to call him my friend. And I'm proud to help tell his story today. Big thanks to Jehu Media for capturing this legacy with the care and vision it deserves. I must say it's long overdue. This is more than a highlight reel. This is a tribute to one of America's most remarkable wrestlers and minds in the sport of wrestling. This is Chris Campbell, one of the greatest technicians that America has ever had.
Not Chris Campbell, just a freak of nature.
He's the reason I moved up to 220 because he came out of retirement in 1991 and I wrestled him in this freaking tournament. He only beat me 2-0. I knew there was something amazingly special about this man. I never was able to touch his legs.
He was just an incredible physical specimen of a wrestler.
He really didn't have any flaws. He was a really talented kid, and when he came here, he only had 1 year of wrestling, so he really was learning wrestling for the first time, really in depth, and so he didn't make any mistakes. So, when people ask me my most talented, I say Chris Campbell.
He was a vegetarian, and he didn't look like a vegetarian. He looked like a guy that was eating red meat every few minutes, but he never got out of position, and he never exerted energy or force that wasn't needed.
Chris and I gravitated toward each other because of his great technical skills. I always appreciated wrestlers that had a high level of technical skills, and Chris was one of those guys. Even though he was at a bigger weight, we used to drill together, and I was very good at single leg tags, and so was Chris. So that similarity made us align with each other. If you watch Chris's technique, it's virtually unstoppable. And when you have someone of the caliber of Dan Gable saying that Chris was probably the most perfect athlete he's ever seen, or something to that effect, that's telling. And I can say the same thing. When you watch Chris wrestle, he's in complete control, and which is how I wrestle. He controlled the match, he controlled the tie-ups, and when he executed a move, it was like near perfect. And Chris perfected the lift. I don't want to forget that. If I had to say my signature was a single leg, Chris's signature was single leg to a lift. If he got your leg, he was going to lift you. His body mechanics was perfect. When he got your leg on his feet, he would lift you almost every time. Chris Campbell was truly a remarkable athlete.
Finally, someone asked him why he didn't come out, and so he showed up this last year. Takes down Campbell. A quick two by Campbell. And now he's trying to drive the half Nelson. Puts Stan on his back. And I would suggest that Stan is in a considerable amount of 30 seconds.
States has to win all these matches, Campbell's and the 3 that follow, in order to win the World Cup. For this match, Chris talked about his hobbies in addition to wrestling.
One of my biggest hobbies, I guess, is yoga. But
with a victory, the Americans can still hold on to their chances of winning it with a victory.
Campbell in on that leg. Got pushed up. He's trying to counter him. Of course, Campbell wants to take him to the mat. He's got to get him down to the mat to score.
Again, another big shout out and thanks to Jehu Media for capturing this legacy with the care and vision it deserves. Please like and share and subscribe for more great content like this.